dude.
Welcome everybody to the BBSB broadcast. Like I said, the BBSB broadcast. We are back here. What is this, episode
9?
Episode 9. We've been doing this for a minute. And we got two guests, two legends, two 559 legends. We got my boy Cedric and my boy Lejuan, straight from Washington State. How y'all doing today? Everything good?
I'm straight.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Blessed.
Everything good? Marcelo, Ray, how we doing today?
Oh, even better now. Even better now.
I'm doing good, man.
That's good. That's good. All right. Ray, you want to hop into the...
Yeah, bro.
Go straight into the questions or what?
Let's hop straight into it, all right? So, let's hear about, like, your guys' high school recruiting because, like, Juan, you obviously left, you know, but which was good for you. And then Cedric, you went to a whole different school. So, like, I feel like we just didn't really get to see that side of, hear that side. But obviously, you guys are both from Fresno, too. So,
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that.
So mine was, I didn't get recruited till senior year. I had
Yeah.
Cal State East Bay hit me and Chico State hit me.
What's the league for that again?
I actually have no clue.
I forgot, but they're D2.
Yeah, D2. And Chico State already was talking about redshirting me. And they hadn't even
Damn.
really, so I was like, nah. If I go anywhere, I'll probably go Cal State East Bay.
Yeah.
And then Coach O hit me
Yeah.
for Eastern Washington late. I think it was like mid-season. And all he did was come see me and see how tall I was and give me an offer
Damn.
to Eastern. So
Yeah.
that's really it.
Yeah, for me, I mean, in terms of D1 offers, nothing.
Mhm.
In terms of D2 offers, nothing.
Yeah.
So for me, like it was a situation where I could have either went JUCO, or I had one D3 offer from Willamette University. You know, I had some probably other stuff that I really can't remember off the top of my head, but my mom and my dad really wanted me to leave home. So like for me, I'm a homebody. Like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
introverted. I don't really like to go nowhere. You know what I mean? And I've never really been out of the state by myself
Okay.
before. Like AAU's different because you're with your team or whatever.
Yeah.
But like growing as a man and as a basketball player out of the state is different.
Yeah.
So that's what my parents wanted me to experience. So I went out there, went to Willamette University, and the way they recruited me was pretty much through AAU. Like they, I guess, like one thing is my AAU team, even though we weren't like super big, we didn't play in like a circuit per se. Like we played in bigger tournaments. Like we went to Arizona, Orlando, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
24/7?
yeah. So you always
24/7.
Yes, sir.
yeah. Shout out Coach Moo, man. Shout out Coach Moo and Coach Tasha. But yeah, for them, like, and one thing that I love that they did is they filmed everything. Like
That's good. That
especially,
actually is
like,
good.
yeah, for the play, they filmed everything. They made highlight videos before. For me, I mean, they gave me film so I can make my own highlight videos, stuff like that. So, but I don't really know like what the recruiting website or something is called. I don't really know, but that's how I know I got seen by the Willamette coaches. Coach Chris, which is the assistant, he was the one that really saw me for sure, and then showed me to Coach Ione, which is the head coach at the time. And then they, hit me up, and I wasn't gonna go at first because I was like, at first I heard Oregon, I was like, hell no, you know what I mean? I don't want to go, I want to leave. But then my parents convinced me this would be the best for me, and then boom,
Yeah.
went there. And that was my out of high school experience.
Yeah. It kind of all worked out, huh? That's
Yeah.
crazy. Damn. That's crazy, like, where you guys are now, hearing that, you weren't heavily touted, like, recruited out of high school. You weren't, like, top prospects or whatnot. But, like, you guys still worked hard and successful to this day. So that just, I feel like that goes to show even more, like, your guys' growth throughout the years.
Yeah.
For real, for real.
We talk more about growth, but at a time, like I'm like 6'1", but in high school I was
6'2".
6'2". I
6'2"
6'1" 3/4 when I was measured at, but in high school I was probably like 5'11", and y'all were like you used to be smaller than me.
Yeah.
That's
This
crazy.
guy was like a little smaller than me. Then he started getting my height.
Yeah.
6'6" now, fucking 6'6". Like you guys are talented. So like I want to know how that growth spurt affects your games.
I mean, at first, for me, it was hard, bro, because I was telling y'all before y'all turned the camera on, from freshman year, I went in my freshman year of high school at 5'9", you know what I mean? And I played y'all from middle school on, so
Sir,
I seen y'all grow just like, you seen me grow, you feel me? So I remember the times where I was looking up to Sal, I was looking Bryce in the eyes, but for me, I grew from 5'9" to 6'2" in a year, in a summer break, basically. And this was the one summer I didn't play AAU, which was like odd. So I was like, so I grew that big, and I was like, wow, bro, like, you got to be able to get used to your body. So, like I was telling you guys, like, I was at first my freshman year on the freshman team. And then my sophomore year, usually, you know, you hear of like high touted high school players, really good high school players, varsity.
Yeah.
I went JV my sophomore year. But I needed to get used to my body. I needed to figure out what I was doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But from, you know, I don't really know where all this height came from. Like, my grandpa's 6'2", and he's the tallest person in my family. I remember the day I passed him up, I was geeked.
Yeah.
But I don't know where all the height came from. I just say a lot of eating and a lot of sleep, you know, even though sometimes I'm staying up late playing video games. But I really, you know, the like just process of like dealing with such a rapid pace of growth, like in terms of actually physically growing. I mean, for me, you just gotta play. Like, that's how I got used to it, just playing, like figuring out what I could do well, what I needed to work on, stuff like that, and then you just fine tune everything as you keep going.
Yeah, for sure. That's crazy.
I don't know. My dad was tall. My mom was pretty tall. She was like 5'10". And sophomore year, I felt I was like, what, 5'9", 5'10". And then I felt when I transferred, that's when it started
You
going.
get that growth spurt,
Yeah, it was perfect timing.
That's crazy, though.
You're all the finals.
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah, bro.
That house was crazy.
We had this conversation all the time back in college, bro. Like, we have a conversation, who would be better at this sport? He's always in the conversation every time. Because he's just got like the athlete body.
Bro, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's 6'6", what are you, 235? Like,
225.
And you can move, bro. Like
that's unheard of. Like, in our practice, bro, like, nobody else can guard him but me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard for other people to guard him because he's too fast for bigs. He's too big and strong for guards. You know what I mean? So it's like, he's stronger than me, but it's like, shit, at least I can, you know, put up a fight. You know what I mean? So
I know he didn't play any sports in like any other sports in high school. Did you?
not in high school, no.
So just basketball.
Yeah, just basketball in high school, but my first sport was football. So I played football from the time I was 4 until I entered high school.
Okay.
And I kind of wish I never stopped playing football just because, like, Central, we were hella good.
Bro,
I could have gotten.
Why'd you quit?
Yo, easy D1. That would have been the easiest D1.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I always say, like, the story, like, I quit so I can focus on basketball. But to be honest, I really wasn't focusing that much on basketball at first. So, I mean, like, probably just because I didn't want to get hit. But,
Bro,
but I really can't
that's a
remember.
real answer.
Yeah, I really can't remember, like, the exact reason.
Hey, that's what I want to ask.
I got a flashback from. Okay, go ahead. No, go.
Nah, so there's a combo that be going around. Is it easier, or what translates better? Football players being basketball players, or basketball players being football players?
What type of football players, though? Like, any football player?
Like skill positions, bro. But you got like Myles Garrett, who's crazy too.
I didn't think of the context behind this.
See, no. I'm gonna be honest, and this is not non-biased. It's not biased. If we're talking about like the top echelon of like both sports, I think basketball and football.
Why?
I think so too.
Just because, like, even though football is more of a physical sport and like their bodies, you know, are bigger and stuff like that, like, you obviously have the standouts like LeBron and, you know, Giannis and shit like that. But like, if you were to take like De'Aaron Fox, and put this motherfucker in the slot, I think for me, it's easier to learn. Like, in football, you only really play one side of the ball, so it's easier to learn a position rather than learning both sides of the ball. Yeah, basketball is both sides of the ball. You know what I mean? And that's not saying like football players can't come and do that, but I think it's easier for basketball players to just translate. That's just my opinion.
I think it's skill too. Basketball players, they need more. I'm not saying football players are skilled. You need a lot of skill, but it's more like technique. Basketball, you gotta have the hand-eye coordination.
Right. You gotta do so much shit at one time, bro. Like, so like you gotta dribble and see everything else at one time.
Yeah.
So shit, you lose the ball and now you can't see. You know what I mean? Like,
you gotta be able to move too. There's a lot of football players, good football players, who can't move. Like, look at them, they're like fucking.
I think though, like, Because at school, one of the football players came up to us one like we're eating and they were like, yeah, let's play 5-on-5 football versus basketball, and like that's the basketball players are like, all right, bro, like come on, like because we know just our skills and but they can say the same thing in football. You know what I'm saying? Because once you put those pads on, it's a whole different game. But I feel like if you were to play us in basketball 5-on-5 and say we beat y'all and then y'all want it back in football, I ain't putting no fucking pads on. But we can play flag. We can play flag and we can get the going. You feel me?
Like, it can be close.
What? Deep balls. That's all. Just throw the ball deep, bro.
Flag is it would have to be passed because flag is like
it's
y'all still athletic, so it's like a jump ball.
You know what I'm saying? You throw you just gotta throw it in one spot, and because like corners, 5'11", 6 foot,
Bro,
6
the height difference is crazy too. Yeah.
You got a 6'6" receiver running down. I'm like, all right, you double me, then shit. Juan's on the other side.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
6'6" receivers.
Oh,
Calvin Johnson was like 6'4". DK is like what 6'6".
DK 6'4". T Higgins is 6'4".
it's hard to be that tall. 6'6" is like tight.
Yeah, I know. Playing Madden, there was a old dude like Harold Carmichael. He was like 6'8". Damn, hella tall.
Damn,
hella tall, bro. Damn. But yeah, okay, but that's just my opinion.
I agree.
You agree with it?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
You had a question though. What you about to ask? Before you said a reminder.
I don't know.
A flashback.
I was just getting a flashback at David Pierre because he was good at football and he was good at basketball.
He was.
Because he could defend. He was the prime example of someone that could play football and basketball.
Yeah.
But
he was
There's a lot of people.
He was an athlete.
He
Yeah.
was
Isaiah Howard, bro.
Yeah.
Howard, yeah.
There's a lot of people.
I mean, if you grew up playing both, though, shit, you're different. Like that's a whole different category of playing translating to the game.
I think it should be like if you just play basketball your whole life,
or if you just play football,
and then you try to make those guys. I think that's different.
Bro, because I played up until my freshman year too, football. That's it.
Dude, I forgot all.
He was nice in elementary school. He was nice.
You
A little bit. I was like freaking the gadget guy, bro. So stupid, bro. Bro, that shit was trash, bro. They had me blocking. They had me running out as a running back. They had me like go run sweeps and shit. I was like, bro, just put me in one position. I'm just trying to play like receiver, bro.
Nah, bro, that
defense.
Yes, football.
Football
bro.
was fun though.
Football.
What side of the ball did you play?
I like
Both?
defense.
I play QB. Yeah, I play
You play
both,
QB?
but I play QB
You
and
played Paul Warner, didn't you?
Yeah.
What team were you on?
You played
Sunnyside.
Sunnyside.
The only team we could never beat was Clovis, bro.
Clovis had guys.
Clovis Cowboys,
No,
Clovis.
Jaren's little ass. Jaren Trey.
bro. Jaren and
Darnell.
we played Clovis one time, bro. It was Jaren and what's the old boy name? Daryl.
Daryl.
Dog. We played the bro. That Daryl was tough, bro. Bro, dog. They went undefeated, right? We lost one game, and that was to them. And we lost by, I want to say 20. Like, I was like, damn, all right. We know what we need to do. Like, we're not watching film and shit, but, you know, all right, this is what we need to do. But we got to chance your game, bro. And we lost 54-6, bro. Bro, we lost 54-6. I remember I threw the touchdown pass, went up 6-0. We was cooling.
Right.
54 straight. Boy, it got to like 40. Coach took all the starters out. I was sitting there with my homies, and usually you cry after you lose the championship. And we was getting our ass whooped so bad. I was just like, hey, bro.
You just knew.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. All right. We was just thinking about next year because we was like, we got to get it back next year, bro. You know what I mean? We got our ass whooped. It was bad. Daryl was so tough.
I forgot all about Daryl. Daryl was.
Shout out Jared.
Shout
out Jared.
Shout out Jared.
Whoop foot?
What's his name? He at Oregon State now. Y'all know Carlos?
Mac?
Yeah, Carlos Mack. Yeah, he was on Clovis too. I remember he was just like you said, like a gadget guy.
Mm-hmm.
He was like Debo Samuel. Everywhere. Yeah. He was in the backfield, on the outside, and the slide. I was like, dude. And his dad was offensive coordinator, so he was getting him the ball at damn every play. Now Carlos was tough too, but like in Pop Warner, bro, it don't matter how it matters like the size. But since they got a weight limit, it kind of don't matter.
Oh, I remember the weight.
Well, you had to weigh in before games, get that X on your helmet. But The biggest killer was speed, bro.
Speed,
bro. Man, we played Xavier Worthy, bro.
Damn.
I used to play on his team way back when.
Bro, this thing caught a screen pass, dog, at the 20-yard line. Took it 80 yards to the crib.
Damn.
Like,
I remember when he was a quarterback, our coach had to say, like, hey, you need to start throwing the ball, because he would just act like he was going to throw it and just go zoom. Touchdown every time.
We played him in high school.
Was he at Central?
Yeah, he made varsity freshman year, bro. He was that cold.
Thank God he didn't play as a senior.
He didn't play as a senior?
You know who they had their junior year, though? That's when they won state.
Jeremiah Hunter. That's my cousin, bro.
Oh, no.
Tough as hell, bro. He at UW now. He was at Cal. Nah, their team was loaded, though. They had Jeremiah, Ricky, Xavier. Their QB was, I think his name was like Jameson Silver or something.
He used to play basketball.
Yeah.
You remember when on that team we always played with Jalen Green?
Rio Vista? Was
No,
it Rio
it
Vista?
was
Talking about Nemesis?
not even Nemesis. It was before that because Jalen used to go to Central.
Yeah.
And we used to play that team all the time. We used to
Yeah.
play. But yeah, that team.
Yeah, bro.
Ricky,
Team,
yeah.
bro. I'm telling you right now, bro. The team was cold.
Shit.
Dog, like, and the thing about it though, like going to Central and being a part of that, like they were cold talent wise, but they actually worked hard. Like I didn't lift no weights, bro. Like, let's be real. But like we had weight classes, so for PE ours was weight training, but we in there low key bullshitting. You know, we do whatever, a little bit of what was lifted, but you had like all the guys coming in skipping class to get extra weights in. I was like, oh shit, like, they gonna do something special. You know what I mean? Once they won, they beat whoever it was that go to state, and they found out they was playing Sierra Camp. When they came back to school, we got it. I said, oh shit, I'll go do it.
Got quality.
Quality, bro. Quality was cold too.
Bro, to have that mindset in high school too, like on their own.
No, it was tough.
Maybe probably like some coaches, but still like to have that drive, like fuck it.
I know I'm missing some people too on that team, but they were cold, bro.
They had this big dude they used to call Big Sexy.
Big Sexy.
He used to play tackle or something. He used to cook them though. They still blow.
Oh, wait. He played like offensive tackle?
Yeah, I think
You talking about the white. I know exactly, bro. You talking about the white, bro.
big light skin dude.
Yeah. Like flatter face. Yeah. The white, dog. The white was a monster though. It was a monster.
Oh, and the what's his name? Jalen Jones? Is that it? Or Jacob?
Jacob Jones, yeah. He had Cal Poly.
Jesus, that team was stacked. Damn.
That already sounds like a football player's name.
Yeah,
Jacob Jones.
That's football.
Yeah, he's one of those built for football dudes.
All right, so let's get into this question for Cedric. What's the biggest difference in, like, obviously there's a lot of differences, but what's probably the biggest between D3 and D1?
Size and athleticism.
Athleticism.
Those are like two that stand out tremendously because in D3 you don't have like I say the biggest big we played in D3 was 7 foot, but it was a 7 foot dude that probably weighed less than 100 pounds or 200 pounds. You know what I mean? And all he did was shoot corner threes.
Damn.
Yeah. So, but he had a strap, which is crazy. But
That's crazy.
besides that, like an actual big man, biggest dude we played was probably 6'7", 6'8", max. Man, I got to D1, bro. We played. Who did we play? FIU, Florida International or some shit like that. Man, they had this black dude. He was hella skinny too. 7'2", 7'2", bro. 7'2", bro. Just ran the floor, caught lobs, all that. That was just another team. Like for our team, like we had Ethan and Dane. They're 6'10", 6'11". You know what I mean? And they're big. Like Ethan's big. Like one thing I love that Ethan does like the big man dunks. Even though he can do way more because he's just that skill. But he do a big man dunk. Yeah, I remember when he first did that. I was like, damn. That's gotta be nice to be that big and be able to be that athletic, you know. Yeah. But just like the size and then the pure athleticism, like, bro, there's just some crazy athletes out there. Motherfucking Skywalkers. We played a dude from Ole Miss, Alan Flanagan, bro.
Oh, I heard.
And we want, we want teams to. If you're gonna score, you're gonna score a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna score by tough contested middies, and you know you're gonna earn your buckets.
Yeah.
Well, he earned each one of his buckets, and he had 27, but all tough buckets. Like no wide open shots. Like he was hitting contested middies. He was flying through the air, going like hitting our bigs chest to chest, lay. I was like, yeah, bro. Like we left that game. Like, what can we do? You know what I mean? Like, what can we do, bro? Yeah. Like, we was watching film the next day. You know, there's stuff to work on. But, like, we look at the end of the game. We talking to our coaches, like, bro, at the end of the day, bro, like,
you got to live with that one.
Yeah, you got to live with what happened. He had a night, you know.
Yeah.
But just, those for me, those are the two biggest differences. A lot of people think shooting. But, to be honest, bro, in D3, without a lot of athleticism, you got to make it up some way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, most of them are shooters.
Yeah,
most of them are shooters.
Well, because from the like D3 NAIA like exhibition games or preseason games we play, bro, it's a skilled league, but they just don't have the size and athleticism still. Like some of the schools are like, I'd say, you know, they're well coached, they're well ran as a program,
Mm-hmm.
like they know what they're doing. It's just they don't got the size, bro. Because the Pac West is like, you know, not crazy in athleticism size, but like it's one of the better leagues. So you got like a lot of foreign dudes who come in, and you have like dudes who are like 6'8", 6'9", but a little athletic, a little bulky. You know, like
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like it's basketball is a team game, but it's also a game of individuals.
Yeah,
you can't have like I was saying, like in our practices, he takes advantage of, like, if I'm not guarding, he takes advantage of pretty much whoever's guarding. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that's at the D1 level. Everybody can play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, like, think about that going against, like, who do we play? We played some team, like a private school team. Dude, they're probably tallest dude is like 6'2".
Damn.
You know what I mean? Blew him out by like 80. Blew him out by like 80, you know what I mean? But it's just, like you said, you don't got the resources or, like, the individuals that really can match up with that stuff. They don't got to be super skilled, but as long as you got like the body type and stuff like that, it will help. You at least got a chance.
Yeah. No, that is tough, bro. The different jumps. I think like some schools are catching up low key. Like the skill gap isn't as big as it was before. Like look at Josiah, bro. Yeah. Like NAI, but they were nice, bro.
Yeah.
They had talent too.
For sure.
Even we're getting some new teams like coming in too that were like previously NAI and stuff. So like it's catching up all around. Side note question I want to ask you guys: how do you feel about the 2 halves instead of 4 quarters, bro? Like, are y'all used to that yet? Or I feel like, bro, I want that to change. Like that's one of the biggest things in the college game that I feel like just makes it not as good.
I prefer quarter.
Yeah.
But I'm so used to halves at this point.
Bro,
it's not.
yeah.
It's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only thing with the only thing I do like about the halves is like technically you get more media breaks.
Yeah, you do.
Because with quarters, it's like they'll put it 10 minutes, so you get it every 5.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you only have 1 media break a quarter. But at the same time, bro, like I don't really care for the media, especially like when you're on a run, bro.
Yeah.
If you're on a run and you get that media, it's a killer because one, the team doesn't waste their timeout, and 2, the whole momentum gone. Yeah. So, but
it's split up.
Yeah, but I like quarters a lot better. Like when we went overseas, we played in quarters, and I like that so much better, bro. Yeah. Like it's less. It's kind of like a mind thing. Like when you look at the clock and you look at 20,
bro, it is.
Some like you think it's like your mind can go either one or two ways. It can go like, damn, it's hella long, or it's like, oh, okay, I got 20 minutes to do that. And you know, sometimes it fluctuates, whatever. But 10 minutes, I feel like looking at 10 minutes on the clock is like, all right, 10 minutes, let's get busy. Let's get to work. You know what I mean?
Facts. So. What about you, Juan?
I like halves. I don't know.
You like halves?
I like it.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Like 20?
Yeah.
20, yeah.
With like medias every 4 minutes.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
How does that work? The medias. So they don't.
It's like on the dead ball. Yeah. Dead ball.
I mean, like a TV timeout, so it doesn't like affect their teams, but just They say, oh, we gotta show this commercial. Let's go.
But it's only on the dead ball though. So
You can keep playing if it's live.
Yeah. So if it's like, I remember one time we played a game, we didn't get our first media until 12 minutes.
Damn.
We went 8 straight minutes, just boom, boom, boom.
Bro, it's
boom,
weird
boom,
too,
boom.
because then they like carry over. It's weird, bro. Bro, talk about like, I swear, the first media, first 4 minutes, everyone comes in the game like active as hell, and then after that, like it dies down, bro. People come out trying to kill before the first media, bro, shooting everything, trying to dunk everything, bro.
We have a saying called first 4 and last 4. So the first 4 minutes of each half and the last 4 minutes of each half, we have to win. Like you win those halves, and it's really win by scoreboard, but like you win those sections.
Those are crucial.
So that's the game. You know what I mean? But like you said, bro, like people are so active, so ready to play.
Yeah.
But once that first meeting goes, it's like everything died down a little bit.
It's a blur low key after
everything died down a little bit. Yeah. But that's one thing, like you try not to let it happen, but it's kind of inevitable, really, because then teams get a little, I won't say comfortable, but like get used to each other. Like you feel out the game. You feel out the game, because like even though you do all the scouting, like our coach do a great job of film and stuff like that, all the scouts and stuff, you don't really know until you actually get out there and play. You know what I mean? Like film don't lie, but like seeing it for yourself and just feeling it and the speed and all that stuff, that's a whole different
film
thing.
will put in your mind, but then you got to go out and react to it.
I mean, I like the first media, because that's when I come in.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's when I had to turn it up. But, the first one, everyone would dial down, and then me and one of my guys, Dane, shout out Dane. So that first set, we would like to turn it on. Yeah, for sure.
That's good to have a spark plug like that, though.
Yeah.
Bring in some energy.
Big spark plugs, too. Yeah.
Next question.
Bro, Lejuan, we got a question for you, bro. We know you redshirted your first year, so like, and we know your success you're having now. So talk a little bit about that. Like, did you face any adversity with that, or was it a smooth transition? You learned a lot, or a mix of both worlds?
Yeah, I would say, it definitely wasn't smooth. I think on any freshman, it's completely different. Basketball is your life. When you go out there, it's all you got to do. Can't do anything.
And you're the guy, bro.
Exactly.
In high school.
Exactly. You got to notice you have to take a role this year. You got to be a cheer guy. I hated it, but, I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
Now you got mic'd up. You seem to have
Definitely not. That mic'd up was cool, but that redshirt freshman year taught you a lot, for sure. Yeah. Just being I think that just made you a man. Like, even, I told my freshman this year that you got to shower before you go to practice. You got to look awake in the morning, because I remember my redshirt freshman year, I would wake up, just go. I would look like an idiot, and everyone else would be. It's just like little things like that will make you like grow up. You got to grow up. You got to shower. This is your job. You got to come to your job ready.
Yeah.
Sure.
So you guys practiced in the morning then?
We had a breakfast club. It was like a workout. It was like maybe 8 or 9.
The redshirt, that's what they call it? Yeah.
No, it's for everybody.
Oh, it's for everybody?
Yeah, not just redshirt. So we have like workouts before practice. So like we go what is called breakfast club. Breakfast club, which is the workout before practice. Then we go to weights and then practice.
Did you guys practice together? So like the redshirt practice with the
Yeah.
It was basically just position.
I redshirted too, and it's a way different experience, bro.
Way different. You gotta get people's bags. You gotta, getting people's bags.
Dog,
carrying around a speaker in the airport.
I didn't travel though.
Dog.
I was carrying on a speaker. We walked past people, and I think I carrying a speaker. I don't even look like a basketball player at that point. It was bad.
Look like a DJ.
Man,
you're a 6'6" manager.
Gosh, I was a manager freshman.
That was the one thing that stuck. Like, I wasn't redshirt, but me, new guy, carrying the bags, bro. Them bags are heavy as shit too. And like our bags at Eastern was like ripped up, and the wheels didn't work all the time. So you was carrying a 50-pound bag as well as your suitcase and your backpack all at one time, bro. Yeah. And you had all the other guys, all the seniors and shit, just walk off, ready to get on the bus. I'm like, damn, you're not even gonna help, bro. Like,
redshirt freshman doing the dance. I had to do the redshirt freshman dance before the game. I do that for a whole year.
A whole year?
Like before every game, I had to do this dance. It was like, bro,
damn,
it was pointless. We had to start making up different stuff. It was, I don't even know.
It was
just a hype up song to Benito. It wasn't even. I hated it at the end of that year.
If we got the video, we'll drop it down. If we got the video for the dance, we'll drop it down.
I got a video of him dancing. I can show you that.
Bro, I know you're in that dance with a blank stare. Like,
Man,
bro, I know that you must have been so hot, bro.
it was bad.
Those guys are important, though, man. Squad.
For sure. For sure.
Was there because I know like sometimes it's a designated like red shirt coach. Was there a coach who like pushed you, helped you work out, get extra like reps in the weight room, in the gym?
Not really. I would just say the guy who recruited me, Coach O.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, not. Yeah, he assigned me to one of our GAs or managers at the time just to work out. I had to like do extra workouts before everything basically.
Mm-hmm.
That'll give me better extra lifts, weight room lifts in the away games. Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it was cool.
Shout out Sean.
Shout out Sean, for sure.
What about you, Cedric? Anybody who, or was it the same kind of coach who recruited you too?
Coach O recruited me too. So I mean, I didn't have like a real like a designated coach, like especially GAs, especially because since I was playing, especially during season, bro, like they would not fuck around with like that play on the side stuff. Like I remember they were in ones one time. It was him, another one of our red shirts, and then Sean. They were playing one, and I'm there ready to shoot. I'm like, hey, can I jump in on this?
Yeah.
And on the other side is one of our coaches, one of our assistant coaches, and I go up to guard him.
Yeah.
And as soon as I pass this dude the ball, all I hear is, hey, you not playing? And I was like, why? What's wrong? Like, I'm trying to lobby. Like, let me just play. You know what I mean? Get some. He's like, nah, because if you get hurt, then what happens? I was like, all right, bro. But then I'm like, I'm not going to get hurt. He was like, bro, you don't know what can happen. So that was probably the only sucky part. Like, you didn't really get to have fun per se.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I didn't have, like, a designated coach during the season. Like, I saw how the guys worked out, like, especially the top-tier guys on our team, how they worked out. And so I was like, I just followed in their footsteps. Like, all right, he's getting extra shots up. I should probably do the same. You know what I mean? And not just to be, like, just to follow him, but, like, really escalate my game. And then after that season, our assistant coach, Pedro, that's been my guy ever since. So, you know, he allowed me to develop my game to heights to where I knew it could get to, but it just needed that work and that patience to get to.
It looks a certain way, right? Like freshman year, all team, like it looks a certain way. It's not just like you wake up and you're nice and you just get to go to practice. Like it looks a certain way. People don't realize, bro.
Exactly. I was explaining that to my sister the other day. Like, it doesn't just happen. Cedric's the best player on our team this year. He was the best player on our team last year, and he works the hardest. It was simple as that. We had a guy try to do a motivational speech, and his first question was, who works the hardest? And all the coaches said, who's the best player? Said. So it never just happens. It's really just a bank. You deposit, you take out. If you put in the work, it's going to show for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to do the natural talent. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
I can only take you so far.
Some dudes are just dudes. Like,
Like, we got, like, Case. He's Gatorade Player of the Year. Average, what do you average? Like 40 a game. You know, one state. Like, Case is nice, bro. Case is nice, bro. But, and he has the confidence to play. And that's what I really like about him as a freshman, too. But, I'm not gonna lie, at first, he learned, like, real quick, bro. Like, you're not gonna average 40 here, right? It's just real. Like, in D1, bro, averaging 15 is like averaging 30. Like, real talk. So, for him, he's getting the grasp of it now where not only work, because he puts in the work, but he's getting the grasp of it now where it's like, okay, find what you're best at to help this team. And then let everything else develop. Because you got the natural gifts. Like, you average fucking 40 in high school, bro. You know what you're doing. You know what I mean? You can shoot, all that stuff. But find what you're best at. Like, for me, like Juan said, like, all that work, that didn't just start with me coming on this team when I first got to Eastern chucking up shots. Like, I wasn't that good as I am now to be able to shoot the type of shots I shoot. But find what you're good at. Rebound, hustle plays, defense. Okay, now add to your game. Catch and shoot threes. Now add to your game. Coming up ball screen pull-ups. Now add to your game more. Getting to the rim. Dunking on people. You know, there's still tons of stuff I got to add. But just the slow growth. That's what a lot of people like. They just want shit to be there. Like, let it develop slowly, bro, because slowly but surely it's gonna happen. Like, it's gonna work.
Then you won't have like any weakness. I feel like, you know what I mean. You'll check every box.
Exactly.
like almost like Kawhi. Like he went through that phase. He came out. He had the body. He had the athleticism, but then he had to play defense. He had to do the dirty work. Right. And he developed a jumper. Then he developed off the dribble game.
Exactly.
Yeah, I kind of like relate myself to Kawhi, bro. Kawhi came into a situation. Kawhi got with the Spurs, all-time great team.
Facts.
Like Tony Parker, Manu, Tim
Dynasty.
Duncan, dynasty team, right?
Yeah.
Like I came in the Eastern, Steele, Jello, Reese, Ethan, Casey, you know, and tons of names to go down. But it's like, bro, if you want to really make an impact on this team, figure out where you fit in. Don't try to come in and take over shit. Because with that, like, unless you LeBron or KD or you got that shit to you, don't try to come in and do that. Come in and slowly but surely figure out what you're best at. And then from there, your role will elevate. Like, that's what I talk to my coaches about all the time. It's like, from there, your role will slowly elevate. More trust is given, all that type of stuff. So, because if you don't know what the hell you're doing, you probably not gonna get the ball. I'm just being real. If you don't know what you're doing, you're not gonna get the ball. Yeah. And then if you don't get the ball, you're not gonna play because you're not making an impact. So
exactly.
But
I want to ask because it seems like you guys both have like a good grasp on like what it takes. Like, where did this, you know, when did you guys first start to put like the ego aside and like really understand like, oh, it takes like more than just me being good and me thinking of myself to really like develop yourself, which is crazy because, you know, you think like if I focus on myself, I'm gonna be the best version of myself, but it's like, no, if I focus on making an impact, then that'll actually make me better in a way. So when did that kind of come in for y'all?
I would say we have meetings at the end of every session we have. So we had a summer meeting and we had all these meetings, and I think our coaches did a great job of, hey, you did this great, but you need to do this better next time. Or everything like that, checking us, humbling us. And also, Eastern being a small city, Cheney, that's all you do. All you do is hoop. You really can't. I thought it was perfect because we're going to Cheney to Pullman. It's just two cities where it's just grind university. You just play basketball and chill. So I think it was perfect for me, not thinking about other stuff. Or I think if I went to Fresno, I would have been sluggish, lazy, hanging out with my friends.
Too many distractions.
Exactly. Yeah. Just having a small city and just playing basketball is perfect for me.
Yeah. To piggyback off of that, bro, it's like you said, like putting the ego aside is the biggest thing. Like you're not as good as you think you are.
Facts, bro.
There's as much as like pride and, you know, I'm not gonna say arrogance, but pride and confidence plays a part in it. Like if you ask me right now, like I don't think anybody's better. Right? But in reality, like, there's always somebody better than you. You feel me? So it's like, just to be able to put that reality into perspective. Like, that's something our coaches say a lot, too. Live in reality. Like, realize you're not as good as you think you are. Like, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes we go to these open runs, bro. Like, every dude's talking crazy.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm going to be real. I'm going to be going that hard at these open runs because there's not, like, a reason to. Like, it's not. I'm not saying there has to be a reason, but there's not like a guy on my level per se.
You're not trying to go there and win every game.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
It's not life or death.
But for me, like looking at these guys talking crazy, like they hit a 3 and they start celebrating. I'm like, bro, you hit 1 3. Like, act like you've been there before, dog. Like, what are you talking about? You feel me? But when it's time to turn it on, now it's a whole different game. You know what I mean? Like, we went open run. I'm watching Juan play because our team was off. They scores I don't even know what the score was, like 9-9, going to 11, whatever. And Juan was like, all right, let's turn it on. Boom, dunk.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like, once you turn it on, there's a certain level this shit gets to. Because, like you said, you put the work in to get to that level, you know? But putting the ego aside for me is the biggest thing. It's just making sure you realize you're not as good as you are. And also not having an ego allows you to really see different perspectives. You know what I mean? Like it allows you to learn and listen. You know what I mean? So
that was the quote of our summer: "Be a sponge." All you gotta do is absorb everything. If someone says something to you, you don't really like the way they say it, just take it. Absorb. Be a sponge in every situation. Yeah. Players can get on you. Coaches can get on you. Family can get on you. Just take it. Yeah.
I mean, this game it's so emotional, bro. It's hella emotional.
It
Like, this game will have you high on top of the world and have you low under the ground. You know what I mean? And for, like Juan said, it's just be a sponge, bro. Like, if you don't like the way somebody said something, or you don't like if somebody don't know what they talk about, or blah, 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 handle that later.
Yeah.
You know, it don't got to be a situation you got to handle down on the court, because one, you're not really helping anybody. You're handle that later. Like, once we're done with the drill, then talk to them about it. Yeah. Now you're learning at the same time as giving knowledge. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But that's the biggest thing. Maturity is being able to be a professional.
Yeah.
Although we're in college, everybody's trying to get to the next level, but there's very few that will, and that's just reality of it. So to be able to get there, you got to have a certain level of maturity and professionalism about yourself that will allow you to excel not only your game but your team's game. Because team, especially the league, they're not gonna pay attention to teams that don't win. It's just the truth.
Yeah.
But and from there, to be able to win, you got to be one. You got to be one as a team. The game, you don't win a game 4-on-5.
But to even touch on that, like, you know, being grounded in reality, like, I don't got hoop dreams like that. But if, like, I can dedicate myself showing up early, putting up shots, you know, like, I could put that same mentality in my profession, or in, like, creating a family, or, like, creating my own life. You know what I mean? Like, it really just transcends you as a person. And I feel like your personality has so much to do with your sport. You know what I mean? Exactly. Like, you're not going to be... You can't get on top of the world if you have ego, you have pride,
right,
or you have like arrogance too. Like, it's just not, those two things just don't go together.
Yeah.
You look at Kobe, LeBron, Curry, like humble dudes, right? Like they're not just talking shit every time.
Right.
Like, they're not. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And they got egos too. Like, they know how good they are.
For sure.
I mean? But with that, staying humble, bro. Then when you want to show it, you can show it.
Exactly. And they're proven. It's not like it's coming out of, like, they're not going to open gym and hitting a three and then
going crazy. You want a damn final.
Yeah.
For sure.
I do want to ask, and I'll do touch on that. I feel like that is a big thing with just even maturity and stuff like that. Because then it's like, it got you guys, even last year, like, freshman of the year. First team all Big Sky. Like, it got you guys to that point where it's like you guys would never even think like, oh shoot, like this is actually happening. Like, it's, I don't know, it's just like even the hard work and the dedication that you guys put in, it's a lot. And I've seen a lot of growth that I know Lejuan since day one. Like, I've seen a lot of it since from high school, from him being goofy till now. Like, I can see him like wanting like get in the gym, want to like get work in and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. It's crazy. I do want to ask this. Who is the toughest player you guys had to guard?
I was going to say the dude we played.
Flanagan?
Flanagan was cold. Because he was isoing me the whole game.
He was your matchup too.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Flanagan, the guy at Ole Miss. He would just get it at the elbow and really clear out. And I would guard him.
That isn't... When it's one-on-one like that, like surrounded with shooters, bro. It's like, bro.
In front of Ole Miss, like, it was crazy because they were... That crowd was crazy. They were doing swag surfing before the game. And I'm
white people.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Do they be having the? I can see Kentucky having all the like old white people in the front.
Nah, that game actually wasn't as packed as you think it was. Really? Yeah, it wasn't that packed.
Yeah, I was getting ISO, and he had that MJ float. So every time he would bump, he really could just
he'd still be there. Yeah.
Right at him or Boogie Ellis. Boogie Ellis lit us for like 8 threes or something.
Damn. Yeah,
it was nasty.
Yeah, for me, if we're going like, because if we're just talking about seasons, like what I played in D1, Pozemski, bro.
Pozemski?
From Santa Clara, bro.
He lit us.
Bro,
you guys played?
Dog, that was my first ever D1 game, bro.
Okay.
Dog.
That's crazy.
You gotta find it.
That's up, bro.
He lit us.
Bro, double, 27 and like 12.
Damn.
Straight.
I remember the last play, I passed, stole the ball, and dunked that motherfucker. I said,
we were already losing. He's stealing the ball and dunking.
Yeah, dunking,
bro.
Bro. Yeah. I'm like,
and it was all like all his buckets was ball screen work. So it was come off the screen. We can't go under because he can shoot. So he's going over, drag, step back. I'm like,
damn,
bro, that's
it was like, it was one of the smoothest, loudest 27 balls ever. I was like, yeah, bro. But I'll say like if we're not counting games, cause like the NBA workouts and stuff, John L. Davis, bro.
Okay.
John L. Davis was so tough, bro.
Okay.
He's one of those like hoopers that from a little one was hooping with the big dudes, bro, the whole time because he's got that craftiness in his game. Like he was at my Clippers workout. I remember we're playing ones and I'm in front of him, but he's such a good job of getting through angles and bumping and like getting that space to where he can shoot it, and he works on it too. So like you think like, all right, nah, hell no, that ain't going there. You looking behind the ball's in the basket, you're like, all right, well, all right,
yeah.
And then like that's not even talking about what he can do in space. Like in space, handle, jumper, crazy, bro. Like that's probably the toughest guard I've had to guard.
Yeah.
Jeez, sure.
That's crazy.
Did he just transfer somewhere?
Yeah, Arkansas.
What about you, bro?
Damn, in college, bro. Okay, I didn't guard him, but I seen this like one of my not favorite, but like one of the dudes I respect most. He went to Biola. He was like 5'6", 5'7", but he led the league in scoring, bro. No bullshit. 5'7"? Like first team, he was filthy.
Was he there when Tyus was there?
Nah. It was 2 years before. Okay. But my first year, like I seen him. He hit a game winner on us, and I was like, bro, like he's the smallest dude, and we still can't guard him. Like he dropped a 20 bomb on us. Like it was a crazy game to watch. Just like seeing him maneuver the court, and the offense ran through him. Like that's why I has hella respect.
Yeah.
That's when I knew, like, nah, even at this level, bro, there's dudes.
Because you could do that.
Yeah.
You're like, bro, anyone can make it. Bro.
Yeah. But
anyone.
When I actually played, this guy named Caden Anderson, I think he's playing in, like, a Finnish league or something right now. But he's, like, 6'8", 6'9", big white dude, but plays, like, bro, no bullshit, he plays, like, a Luka. Like really crafty, his own pace, can shoot the shit out of it, off the dribble too. Yeah. And 6'8", 6'9" is like, forward wing, but for us it's like our bigs. Yeah. So our bigs were on him, mismatch. When we put wings on him, 6'4", mismatch. Like just couldn't do anything against them. He won like back-to-back player of the year of our conference. So.
Yeah. 6'9" Luka.
Yeah. Bro, crazy.
Yeah.
I'll throw in some highlights, bro. Because people got to see it to believe it.
What? I got a question for you. Because like you said, like you put that time in to go, extra work and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What are some workouts that like helped you? And they can even be like off the court workouts. Like whatever you did to help your game elevate.
Yeah.
Same thing for you.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that. Honestly, like, I feel like something that goes so underrated, under the radar for me, was like the work in the weight room, because like being small and being like not the naturally most gifted athlete, like I feel like I had to catch up in that aspect more than I had to like. So I could think the game, but like my body can't get to the angles or the spots. I couldn't bump people. Once I developed that, I felt like having that foot speed to get by defenders, or having that like shin angles to get really low to the floor, like that helped me transcend my game so much. Like before that, I would say like being an average athlete, I limited myself because I could think I know what to do, but I just couldn't do it. Right. Once I really got into like, shout out like Egan, bro, like for real, like the ladder works and stuff, but also like every other coach that helped me. Right. They really knew that I had to develop that if I wanted a chance, just to have a chance, not even like to succeed. Yeah.
I would say the same thing. Just with me, it was always body. So like my red shirt freshman year, I was like just the fat. And I wasn't fat, but I was like just chunky. I physically couldn't play with these guys, and I think that year I just dedicated to getting my body right. Yeah. And from there, it just went up.
Yeah, I think for most like young ones out there looking to really like go to college and stuff like that, weight room is a huge thing, bro. Like, I didn't start lifting weights seriously until I got to Eastern, and that shit was hard, bro. Like because it's naturally hard for me to put on muscle simply because I burn so many calories. But at the same time, if you really dedicated to it, you got to do it. But another thing, like for me personally, that helped my game like evolve tons is conditioning, bro. Dog. Yes, like bro. Since I was in like 8th grade, me and my grandpa would go out to the track. I just went this morning and go tomorrow morning. You know what I mean? Go to the track and just run, bro. Like and don't jog. Like really push yourself because with that it teaches you not only like how for me it's not only getting your cardio right, not only like for me it allows you to learn how to recover quicker because basketball's so start and stop. Like you can go 4 minutes straight and then have a break, but you're still wasting energy trying to catch your breath. Like you're like that. Like one thing I've learned is like how to really control my breathing because the slower you breathe, your heart rate will slow down. You know what I mean? So, but along with that, just being able to condition yourself to the point where you can, if you needed to, play 40 minutes. That's probably the most, besides the weights, most important thing for me. Because then that allows you to help you, work out. Like you can go 100% in your workouts. You don't gotta, all right, let me dial it down this rep. At this 5th rep, or I'm not gonna go as hard because I'm tired. You know what I mean? So
bro. Looking back to at my high school career, like that makes a lot of sense because like I feel like I was a second half guy because before I kind of got like developed my skills more and like developed my body more, like my sophomore junior year, I always had strong second halves. But and looking back at that, like it makes sense because I was hella conditioned though. I just didn't have everything else. So I feel like when you play at like 100% for how long are the quarters? 8 minutes. For like 8 times 3, 24 minutes instead of like being able to put 12 minutes of 100%. Like just lasting longer and that like that level of play. For sure. Like that's why I feel like okay, for some reason I got the edge now. Some reason I can get past these dudes now. Like conditioning is so underrated, bro.
For sure.
It is,
bro. Everything will like as you get tired, bro. You don't even notice it. Yeah. As you get tired, everything just starts getting a little bit weaker. A little bit weaker. Like you're not as low in your defensive stance. Yeah. Your shots a little shorter. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like there's been times like where I'm hella tired. I don't even notice it. Yeah. You think you're playing good defense, but you're standing straight up. Yeah. And you don't even notice it just because you're tired. Yeah. But once I developed that condition part of my game, like realizing if out of all 10 guys on the court, if we were running, you can be the last one standing. That's where I thought like that's what separates your game, right?
It does.
What about Hell Week? What's Hell Week?
Have you heard stories about that?
He never did it, bro.
He never did it. He was just there. He was just there watching.
I never watched.
He never
watched. I watched one time. I peeked my head in and I was like,
basically, bro, the 2-week dead week, we had 2 weeks of conditioning. But if you passed the first week, you didn't have to do the second week. But if you didn't pass, obviously, you got to run it back.
Remember that cut corner we started, man? You think they still? Nah, they don't.
Yes, they still do it. The guys, last year the guys would still do it last year. Yes.
Those things were horrible,
bro. We had the whole team. Besides the bigs, 5:30 mile, bro. Under 5:30.
Damn.
The bigs had to get, I think, was it 6? Was it
6 or 6:30? Yeah.
I remember Dez had to rerun his mile because he didn't get under 6.
That shit is crazy.
I'm like,
bro, and that's at the end of the week. That's on like Friday.
On the track.
On the track. Oh, okay, that's good.
Just do 4 laps.
And we did like.
At least you can be in like lane 1. You know what I mean?
Bro, Monday to Thursday though was like on the court conditioning.
Yeah.
So we did like. What, the conditioning ladder? You start with the up and back, and you end with some crazy.
Oh, the Indian run.
Indian run.
Yo, bro. The Indian run sucked, especially if you had that one person that just decided to keep running hella fast.
Bro.
Like, bro.
Cole would go stupid fast.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, we're not catching him.
Yeah.
He was really a machine.
Bro, he never slowed down. It was crazy to watch.
I remember the cross country coach came out to watch him run at that mile on Friday.
Oh, he was like, God, best cross country.
Yeah.
Athlete.
Bro,
he was.
That's why he could shoot quarters 1 through 4 or 2 halves, bro.
Exactly.
His legs.
So conditioned.
Yeah.
And it wasn't no at the line threes. Them motherfuckers was 4 feet behind the line.
Bro, and jumping too.
Yeah. You could really jump high.
And shoot jump over the contest, bro.
Nah, yeah. Cole had it.
He wasn't me get tired. Like it was be like random in the third quarter. Hey, give me that dish. Okay.
Yeah.
Up 6.
I remember we were playing a game. I don't know if Sal remembers this. I remember we were playing in the same game where he hit those threes to like basically extend the lead, right?
Yeah.
And I remember after the second 3, I remember because I went down and hit a 3.
Yeah.
I came back down.
Bro, I hella remember this too.
I remember I asked Sel, I was like, bruh, how do y'all like guard this in practice? He said, bro, we don't. Dog, as soon as he said that, Cole, cross half court, come off screen, timeout. Said, I said, damn, bro. I said, this nigga Sel walked to the sideline and smiled at me. I said, I was like, yeah, bro. I don't know.
Cole is nasty.
Yeah.
And he could really cut. He was so good at angles too. Like him starts. They got kind of that Luka feel. He could start and stop so fast.
Yeah.
And he could shoot the mid range. It was just like, bro.
His midi.
It was nasty. And that wasn't even a mid range program. And he had a nasty mid range.
I remember when we played y'all at Central in the game. This was the second game. I remember the game plan was, he said, if Cole goes left, it's a pull-up. If he goes right, it's to the rim.
Yeah.
So we're like, all right, cool. Force him left, right? Man, force him left, this motherfucker hit 4 straight midi. And we said, I look at my coach, I said, bro, we force him right, bro.
Yeah.
Like, force him right. I'm going to try to block it. If I block it, cool. If I don't, then shit. We got to live with it, right? Man, fake left, go right. And we think he going all the way to the basket. So you trying to cut him, like, at least ride him to the basket. This nigga stops 3. I said, all right. I said, dude. I said, what the? Dude, like, what are we supposed to do?
What year was this for you, bro?
I think this is my junior year. Yeah, it's my junior year.
Bro, you remember in practice, like he would put some random dude on him.
To guard him, the face guard him
through
the whole.
screens.
Yeah.
He'd be like, if he catches it, you have to run a double under.
Yeah, that shit was comedy, bro. That shit was
like,
comical, bro.
it'd be like the dudes like that be like borderline JV, but then also like, and he'd be like, yeah, if you don't double under.
Yeah.
Like I remember Marlon did it one time.
Marlon.
Water
Marlon.
Or like Adrian Messing. Adrian Messing was the same thing.
You have
Like,
guys double team him and
Bro,
shit.
yeah,
double team him. Bro.
So like he was used to that shit. He really couldn't guard it. That's crazy.
yeah.
I remember this one I knew like he was tough, like he really like worked on that shit. Is when he made that like video of Wahlberg or somebody getting him like the shooting machine or some shit. And it was like, yeah, I got the shooting machine at home. I said, no wonder this motherfucker can shoot so damn good.
Yeah.
I said, bruh.
20 in a row.
Yeah.
What was that,
Bruh.
COVID year?
Yeah, COVID year, bro. The worst year, bro.
Against that one team, Garces was it?
Oh,
When he dropped like 53 or
Yeah,
something.
motherfucker.
Yeah, bro had like
That was crazy.
13 threes, bro. Like,
What the?
You got Adrian and Tunez's mid range over Cole's mid range?
I think Adrian just shot it more.
His like
Yeah.
That was his shot.
Bro,
Adrian's
his was nasty.
He was.
see, yeah, I was gonna say, but Cole was actually like all for.
Reading
Adrian was like, and it went in like out of nowhere.
Adrian
You're like,
was
it was like very
You
quick.
know, I think it was more of his float. His float.
Adrian?
Adrian has nice floater.
Adrian's just
Adrian just
bro.
had to get to his spot.
He always had
Yeah.
the fucking
One
same
dribble,
leg,
but-
same
Yeah,
bar,
I
Yeah.
remember,
release
I
up,
remember that.
the quick ass layup. Bro.
Yeah.
He was nice. Damn.
Damn, bro.
High school was fun. High school was fun.
Yeah, the hoops was competitive too.
Bro, I remember we played Central, and that one guy, light skinned kid, or he's like Hispanic something. He played big for you guys. He pinned my shit on the glass.
Number 32 or
Did he have a big afro?
Yeah.
Marcus. Yeah.
Did a little spin move.
wait, was he off the was he off the bench too? Or
I can't remember.
Nah, he was a starter.
Okay.
I remember the play though, because our game plan against you was just stay down. Like,
Yeah.
Because he's gonna try to pump fake, and then once you get up in the air, it's over.
Yeah.
He's either going to the line or he's getting a bucket, right?
Yeah.
Man, this motherfucker Marcus jumped. I said, damn. Boom. I said, oh yeah, Marcus, yeah. Man,
Bro, give us the scouts, bro. We gotta hear it now, bro. Give us the scouts, bro.
against Just West.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do like
Give me players and I'll give you the scouts.
okay, one.
Right.
Yeah.
Rias. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Your scout was more on the defensive end.
Bro,
than
yeah.
anything.
No, that's facts though, bro.
Like, dog, it was different because when we played y'all at West, the
Yeah.
scout was be careful dribbling in front of him because it's cookies, right? So, and then offensively make him shoot it.
Yeah.
And then like you started making shots that game, so it was like, okay, just
Yeah.
make him drive, shoot tough ones.
Yeah.
But
I
once
was
we,
smaller too.
yeah,
bro.
but when we played y'all at Central, I don't know if this is the game they put you on me or something like that.
Yeah.
I was face guarded this whole game.
Yeah.
I forgot
It
what
was,
it was.
bro. Yeah.
And we weren't expecting that, so we were like, "Oh shit!"
Is that the second game?
Yeah.
You cooked it the first game.
Yeah, we were like,
Yeah,
"What the fuck
he
are we
did.
doing?" So I was like,
That was the one they almost beat us, right?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, because I think we lost to y'all at West by like 6.
Like,
And
yeah,
then
but it was like end of the
They were
game.
up.
Yeah, they were up the whole game.
that was when
Yeah.
Cole went on that stretch and
Yeah.
extended it. He extended it to like 9, and then we could never
Yeah.
came back. But and then I remember the game at Central. I think we lost by like 8 or something like that.
Yeah.
But that wasn't a little less.
Mhm.
Like we weren't really in the lead. We're just trying to climb back to the game.
Mhm.
But really, it was more focused for you on the defensive end.
Bro,
Just
yeah.
make sure don't dribble in front of him. He's gonna try to take charges. You know what I mean? Like he's a pest.
Charges.
Sell too.
I know I was on
Yeah.
scout.
Yeah.
He's gonna take charges.
Bro.
Remember all the charges
That
you
was
were taking
a
me in practice?
dog.
I'd be hot.
Bro, that was to get the liners off, though. I had to. I was
Blood drill, bro. Blood was a walking charge drill if you're dribbling.
Bro.
Beat that first guy.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, well, that was a scout against you.
Bro,
Let's do.
'cause-
So let's
oh,
do.
go
Oh
ahead.
my bad. I was gonna say let's do the scout report on the whole couch. Marcel, what was the? What was the? So was
Stay
his
down,
charges?
stay down.
Nah,
Take a
stay
charge.
down, stay down on his pump.
Stay down. Stay down.
Stay
Stay
down.
down.
It's spin move. It's spin move. It's spin
The
move.
thing
Spin
was-
move with that. Marcel spin move.
The Marcel one drop spin, bro.
The bar spin was crazy.
What
Stay
about
down.
Jaren Smith?
Stay down on his stay
The
down
little
on
house
his
spin?
pumps. I think because he set hella screens for Cole. Like
Bro.
Cole wouldn't even have a ball and he set screens for him.
Yeah.
But the thing was, watch his slips because you're so focused on Cole.
Yeah.
Sel wouldn't even, bro. Sel would go,
Slips
wait,
in high school
and
was
just go to the rim. And you're like, oh, bro. All right,
slips
bro.
were cheap.
So watch his slips. Don't let him get behind. Box out, obviously. But offensively, I remember we were in the middle of practice one time, and we had guys pretending to be you guys, right?
Yeah.
And the guy that pretended to be Sel took a charge, and I remember I yelled at somebody. I was like, man, if you gonna go fucking at him, bro, you better dunk on his ass. Because if he's gonna stand in the rim, bro, like if you dunk on him, maybe you won't take another charge.
Yeah.
And that's a whole thing in the scout we don't
Bro,
know.
at West, didn't one dude boom like on someone though? With our senior year,
Was it
I
me?
swear.
Bro,
It was one of the guards
It
too,
was
like
like-
out of nowhere.
Oh, I know. I was at that game. It was a light skin.
No.
Oh, it wasn't from Central.
Bro, yeah,
It wasn't-
out of
it wasn't
nowhere.
light skin. It was he was dark skin. Milton.
His
It was
name's
either
Milton.
Milton or Marquise. It was one of those two.
I think it was Marquise.
Marquise.
Number 2. I think it was
No, it was Milton.
It
And
was
he
Milton,
boomed on,
bro.
and he
If I know Marquise, it was
Yeah.
Milton, bro.
and he boomed on someone from West.
Yeah.
He
It
didn't
might have
boom.
been
He
not
didn't
on
boom.
someone, but just
He
like,
went down the lane, just
Out of
rose up
nowhere.
out of nowhere.
Oh.
Boom. I said,
Yeah.
oh
I
shit.
was like, oh, they might beat us. That doesn't happen on
Nah, I remember that because that was the play right before Cole started going crazy.
yeah.
Right after that dunk, Cole-
Literally, it was, bro. Yeah, that was.
I said,
That's
fuck,
crazy.
bro. But nah, that was Sel. Yeah, that was Sel. When Juan was at West, it was JV, so we didn't really.
So what about when he was at Bullard?
When he was at Bullard, shit, we played.
I didn't want to have to bring up that game, but
you
That's all.
But I mean-
what was the scout? The scout was athletic as shit. So like, really, don't let him get behind you. That was the biggest thing because they had like hella shooters. They had Omarion, Juan, and Tyrick at the time. They were really like the bucket getters. So
Yeah.
everybody else was just be ready to shoot that motherfucker, right? So with Juan, it was just like, all right, he's driving to the rack. Everything was above the rim with him. Like he wasn't below the rim. So it was like, don't let him get to the rack, bro. If we need to, make him shoot contested floaters, and then make him shoot threes.
Yeah.
He ended up killing us from three. I think he was like 2 for 2, 2 for 3 in the Valley game. But like that was really against him. And then make him foul because he jumped at everything because he was trying to block everything. He's hella athletic.
Yeah.
So we're like, bro, just pump fake, get him in the air, and if you get him in the air, don't even try to make the layup. Just go into him.
Yeah.
Right? Like we just say, fuck the layup, bro. We'll get it at the line. Go into him, try to get him foul him. So
Yeah.
that was pretty much it. Yeah. But
What was ours against him?
Bro,
Because the first game,
I wasn't assigned you the first game.
Yeah.
I forgot who.
Wahlberg wasn't like he
'Cause
wasn't taking it as serious as he should have.
Bro,
He
low-key.
did that a couple of times, and it was like I forgot.
because
Because it was one of those days you just go in. He was like everybody's eating pizza and shit. We'd always get pizza. He was like,
No worries.
quick and shit. Like, when we used to play North, he'd be like, Anderson this. So the next game, bro, and that's when he put him on you. Because he was he was
honestly, though, it wasn't even like, you look at it and like, it don't make sense. But it's because our defense is like designed for team, not necessarily matchup based, bro.
Y'all had great team defense.
And you were the primary, like, you were the engine of the train, obviously. Like,
he was just
primary ball handler.
easy. He was just
Yeah. So my job wasn't even to like stop you from scoring. I knew that wasn't gonna happen. It was literally to just like make it hard for you, so you can't just beat the first guy. Because once you beat the first guy, then it's like, okay, like it's 1-on-1, and you're more athletic. You know, you're getting to the rim. Yeah. But if my job is like, you're not gonna, just slide past me. Obviously, body wise, yes. But like, if I'm trying to be in front of you, then the help defense has more time to react. So
yeah, that's what. Like that second game was a complete shock at the beginning, especially because the first game all y'all did was press.
Yeah, obviously you still had a good game too.
Yeah,
the second
but
game,
we were ready. Like we were ready for that press. Like, all right, this is like, obviously it's not robotic. Play basketball, but like we were ready for the press, and y'all came out. This motherfucker ran straight to me. Ran straight to me, and everybody else was like backing up. I was like, the hell? And we're like, and I remember during like the second quarter, right, still on me, bro. And I went up to Wahlberg. I said, is this gonna happen all night? Like, he's like, yeah, man. After what happened last game, I said, damn, dude. So like, I think that game was less of a half court scoring, but I had to like, for me, I remember I had to get pretty much at all times when he wasn't guarding me, I tried to get the ball. Yeah. Because it was like, even though he was guarding me, it was just making it so much harder on myself. I was exerting so much more energy trying to get the ball and stuff like that. Yeah. And it's not like I was playing one-on-one against him. It's not like I got the ball on the block. And then it's like, all right, one-on-one against Ryan. So it was one-on-one. Next thing you know, Cell's right next to me.
Or we're sending a double.
Yeah, someone's coming to double, or if not doubling, there's a hard dig, something like that. So it's like, damn, bro. Like, that whole night, I remember I went home after that night, I was like, bro, they switched that shit up completely. They switched it up completely. They just went a whole way from the press. I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah, because even when you would inbound the ball, I was like, nah, like, my job wasn't to, go to the guard. It was like, fuck it, just face guard him. When he inbound
it's funny you bring that up because that's what we tried to do. Like, we was like, let me inbound it because if I inbound it,
you go
I can either get it right back or Rias would have to go from me to the next guard. So I would throw it to the guard across from me so hopefully you can get off.
Yeah.
But we did that. You stayed. I was like, it's gonna work, bro.
Didn't y'all do that the first game?
They did.
We tried to do it both. Yeah, we tried to do it both.
It would turn into like
the first game worked.
3-on-1. I'd be like, bro, I'm not trying to take no charge.
Nah, I remember so we had our guards, but the thing was you break the 2-2-1, obviously, get it to the middle. And now it's an advantage.
Yeah.
So for me, I remember we looked at it as in which of the second level guys was gonna is the most better defender. Mm-hmm. So you had Rice and who else was at the top?
Probably Isaac. Oh, at the top?
Yeah.
Justin.
Sometimes
Cole,
sometimes Justin. Yeah.
All I know
Jimmy.
Shout out Jimmy.
All I know is in high school, whenever Cole was on the second level, we wanted to go to the opposite side because that middle guy had to come over and cover the middle.
Yeah.
We wanted to go to that opposite side because he wasn't extorting that much energy defensively.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you need him so much offensively. Yeah. So we're like, all right, whatever side Cole's on, go to the opposite so I can get an easier catch in the middle. I'm not making a fucking one-handed OBJ catch.
Yeah.
And then once I got in the middle, the only thing from there was just run.
Yeah.
Run. I'm either taking it all the way or I'm going to find somebody. You know what I mean? So I think just finding different ways to really mess with what you guys did was probably the biggest challenge for us because at the end of the day, high school is not as much scout based stuff like that as colleges. Yeah. So you don't really know how to beat it until you're out there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, but like you said, y'all had great team defense. It was great.
Yeah.
I remember playing out of everybody, I dreaded playing you guys the most, just because the press mixed with the great half court defense was like playing North. they had really good press defense.
Yeah, they did.
But their half court defense wasn't that good.
Mm-hmm.
Buchanan didn't have good defense at all.
Yeah.
Clovis was horrible. I'm just being real.
Yeah.
Clovis East, they had good half court defense, but
Yeah.
not good transition defense.
They were
Playing you guys,
gritty, bro.
yeah, playing you guys, fucking both. So it's
Yeah.
like, bro, shit. Like, and for us, we were average at both. You know what I mean? So, but
Bro, our games are always close, bro. I swear.
At least when I played, I remember I watched one
Y'all
game.
ever lose to Central?
Yeah.
No,
I think-
not when we played.
Yeah.
Not when we played. They lost the last time Central beat West though. For
Cashing them?
That's what I was thinking.
Cash.
Cash, Cameron.
it was at Central.
Yeah.
It was at Central. That was a game right there. I remember
Yeah.
that. That was
I remember
lit. That shit
that.
was packed in a motherfucker too.
I left. I remember seeing
Yeah.
it.
I
Hair
remember.
was his hair would be like.
Yeah.
That was the league opener too. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was. It was the first track game.
Yeah.
Remember that? Central won by like 4,
Mm-hmm.
and then y'all blew them out at West. Boy,
Really?
what? Killed them.
Is that your freshman?
Yeah.
Killed them.
I'm
Bro.
on the bench.
West whooped them by like 20. And I remember that year because that was their senior year. I remember that was the year West lost to Sunnyside
Bro.
in the playoffs.
Wasn't that
I was
Mark
at that
Stroud?
game.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
was
Bro,
nice.
no. The guard was cooking us too. I forgot his
Real?
name.
No. That guard was
Who was
tough,
that?
Bro, you remember what I'm talking about?
Yes,
Yeah,
bro. Because when they
Went
played
back, scratch it
Central,
real quick.
bro. Because when they played Central, bro, they almost beat us. Like,
Okay.
we were watching the game. I'm not gonna lie, and shout out to my boy Amari,
Mhm.
but he sold this game. I'm gonna
Damn.
keep it a buck.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I don't remember what happened, but I think it was either Amari sold or somebody sold on their team.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna say Amari. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
But he was cooking. But then at the end of the game, they were up by like 3. They were up by 3. I
Mhm.
remember they were up by 3. They had the ball, throw it up, 2-on-1 press. Somebody missed the layup. Swear to God, somebody
Damn.
missed the layup. All they had to do was catch the ball and keep it.
Yeah.
Missed the layup. Central got the ball, came down, threw it to Cameron. Cameron was a sniper.
Boy.
Boom. Then everybody in that bitch was, oh my God, yes, bro.
He was clipping it at
Bro,
the
was
pro,
it number
right?
4, bro? Or did you wear number 4?
You were Brian?
The
What,
guard.
That game.
Marquay Williams, bro. Or was it number 5? It was like one of those. Or maybe 1. It was like a single digit number though.
It was
Wait.
5.
Five.
It was 5, bro. That's shooting threes. Motherfuckers, boom, boom, boom.
Bro, he was like nobody knew him, but
Yeah.
he was tough.
Yeah, man.
Off the dribble too. He gets in the rack, bro.
Yeah, I remember when he played Central, he was like 6 for 8 from 3, bro. at one
Damn.
point, dog. He was just throwing shit up and he was hitting the backboard and going in, and we're all like it's funny because when you like see the coaches react,
Yeah.
like, you can tell like if the shot was some bullshit,
Yeah.
some BS. Man, the shot went in, went off the backboard. All you see is the coaches. What the hell are we? I said, damn, they really might lose, but they came back, and I remember Jemai hit that like game tying like little floater shot, like ball bounced to him, got them over there, and like threw that bitch up. The backboard went in, nigga, everybody went crazy. And as soon as we got to overtime, we knew the game was over because we were like, all right, all the momentum and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And then they played Bullard in the Valley and won that motherfucker. So
Bro, that
cool.
game was crazy. I went to that game. Yeah.
Really? Who's Bullard's coach? Emerson, right?
Emerson,
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I know like he only got a couple valleys, but like what him and his brother did, bro, it's for Bullard like all time, bro. Bullard was always in the mix, bro.
Yeah.
Always.
Juan, you want to speak on that, bro? Yeah. Any like your guys' team? Because you guys had low key squad.
Yeah, we had a super squad in the summer, but
Yeah.
some of the guys that come through.
London.
Yep, London.
Shout out Suego. Shout out Suego.
London, Jay Walt,
Jay
Wall,
Jay
bro.
Walt.
Oh my god.
We were having a squad.
Yeah, that was your.
Bro, I
that
can't
was
believe-
when you left
yeah.
West, right? And then you came to Bullard.
Yeah.
Kaylon
That
was supposed to be on that
Kaylon.
team.
Kaylon.
Obviously, you
Yeah.
said Amarion, right?
Mario was nice.
Yeah.
Because he was a real bulldog. All he did was just go.
Yeah.
I think that's what I picked. I learned a lot from him was,
His motor was
yeah, like
stupid
in
crazy.
high school, I was like catch, take my time, then try to beat
You
someone.
love the.
Exactly. But Mario, he was so good at just catch, go,
Yeah.
and like just quick decisions.
Yeah.
I think senior year I picked up on him,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, that's really it. Hey, is LeBron to go?
Bro, he created his own teammate, bro. He's a go.
He's a go.
I can't. My goat is Kobe, dog. My goat is Kobe.
So
I just
Tim
think
Duncan.
I think of the term differently. That's all it is. I don't think of his best player. I think it was like the image of him. You know what I'm saying?
Greatest of all time. That's what it means.
Hey,
So LeBron's not.
hey,
Huh?
So LeBron is.
Are you wearing LeBron's outside?
Yeah.
hey.
So who's your guy?
So,
Yeah.
Who am I? MJ.
yeah. So, Timmy D or Kobe?
Huh?
Timmy D or Kobe?
Here we go. You want to start this right now?
I'm starting because Cedric's in the room.
See, because I said Timmy D.
Look at the
Timmy
and that's no disrespect to Timmy D, bro, but
But
I'm just being real, and I'm not saying this for no bias, bro. I'm not saying this for bias, bro. The MVP means what? Most valuable player, right?
Yeah.
You telling me right now Steve Nash 2 years in a row beat out Kobe for the MVP?
Beat out LeBron too.
Yeah, I know Tim Duncan.
And Braun, bro. Yeah.
hey,
Oh, no.
hey,
Tim
Tim Duncan got one.
He
Tim
got-
Duncan got a couple.
He got two?
He got 2.
Shit.
Big Timmy D fan. Don't even know how many awards he got.
No, I was just obviously Kobe's more like skilled. You know what I'm saying?
But what about the image though? Like you're saying though too.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like when I look at all time, that's like the only reason I would even think of putting
Consider
Magic over Steph.
Oh,
Is
okay.
because accolades and what he did.
So you are putting Magic or stuff?
No, I put Steph.
That's
That's
tough, bro.
I got Steph.
Bro, Steph.
Dog, Steph is the
What he just
bro.
did, too.
I'm sorry, bro. Steph is like different. Don't get me wrong, he's one of a kind, bro.
Mhm.
But Magic, bro.
He is That's
I'm just
Yeah.
and I'm a Laker fan, but I'm not saying this as a Laker fan. I'm saying this as a basketball head. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Magic changed the way the positions were played.
Bro.
Like
Yeah.
6'9" point guard. Like now, don't get me wrong, Steph changed the way the game was played. Like, but Magic changed the way people really worked on the game. Like, because if you knew you were gonna be tall back then, you was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna be tall. Let's get big. Let's dunk everything. Big bruiser type dude.
Yeah.
Bruh, Magic said, fuck all that. I'm a point guard. Like,
Yeah.
dog, come on, bruh. But out of those two, like, if I would have had to draft a team, I'd probably take Steph just because he can space the floor. Just
Gravity. Bro.
yeah, but Magic, bro, I got 1A, 1B. Like, but as a Laker fan, Magic, then Steph.
I mean,
You
accolades,
got
bro,
Curry
like
one?
5 championships.
5 chips, 3
Magic's
MVPs,
not-
MVPs. It's like Jesus.
12 All-Star appearances in 14 years. Like, it's wild, bro.
I don't think, but Magic can play, but I don't know. I feel like all his highlights were straight transition 3-on-1. He's doing something cool,
But like,
but
I'm an old head for this, but I actually went back and watched games. Swear to God, he was getting buckets.
For real?
Bro,
I was like,
if
I
you
didn't
look
know he was
at
getting
nah, real talk though, bro, Magic
His one
from
fucking
80
shot,
from like 80 to 86, Magic was a pass first guy. From 87 to 90, 91, something like that. Before he got the diagnosis, that motherfucker was I'm gonna score this motherfucker.
And he had to.
so Larry or Magic?
Oh, yeah. Magic.
I take Larry.
What?
Damn.
Oh, bro.
Hey, Larry is cold though.
Nice.
If you're 6'10", shoot over the head, bro. There's not much you can. Really
Larry or
do.
KD?
Yeah, see, I'm gonna keep it a bug. I would also take Larry too, just because, bro. Larry literally came out and said, "All right, I'm gonna go drop 40 with my left hand." He said, "I'm only scoring with my left hand." He said, "I'm only scoring with my left
He didn't
hand."
do that with his. He didn't.
And bro
that was not-
dropped the
I
triples over
swear to
his left
God.
hand.
I swear to God, Lil.
You watched that game too?
No,
You watched that game? You were there. You were there in the stadium, weren't
I
you?
went
He
back
did it. It
You
was
were there in
like
the stadium?
it was like 17. It was like 16. He didn't.
But that's an MB.
That's
That's still
They
hard,
said-
but-
No, but just could come out and like telling me, I'm only scoring my left hand.
That is cool.
No, he's
And bro came up and
is
started-
so hard. But not 40.
No,
Bro,
Larry,
like-
Larry is
It
cold.
just makes it look like it's fucking MJ. But
Larry is
So
cold.
let me ask this though, because I remember I saw something like I think it was some NBA dude said this, but he said stop comparing LeBron to Michael in the GOAT conversation. Instead, start comparing LeBron to Magic Johnson.
Who
said that?
No, that wasn't Stephon Marbury. Stephon Marbury said some crazy shit.
Because they were like saying
Gilbert
like
Arenas?
Kobe is the closest thing to
Maybe.
Michael. LeBron is the closest thing to Magic Johnson.
Yeah, that's true.
And how his play style was.
Gilbert Arenas be having taken.
Gilbert Arenas.
I forgot who said that. Someone said it on a podcast.
Probably was Gilbert Arenas.
Bro.
They be saying wild stuff, bro.
Yeah, they.
Rashad McCants, he said, Greg Popovich ain't no good coach. I said, what? I said, what?
Is Bronny gonna make it to the league?
Well,
But he already signed, right?
Is he gonna?
Bro got a bag already.
Lakers fan, right?
got a
He signed
bag.
like a 2-way, 4 years or 3 years.
What?
Yeah.
Four-year
4
contract,
years?
4-year contract, bro.
$7.9 million.
Yeah, so it's only getting like 1 point something mil, but like that's still.
I don't really think it's a two-way. I think it's all guaranteed.
Oh, shit,
Like it's a
damn.
guaranteed contract, but for his development, he can decide whether
Okay.
I'm gonna go G League and
Okay.
play.
That's crazy.
like they're not deciding for him.
Okay, LeBron might be the GOAT, bro.
Bruh, he's the GOAT.
You guys didn't play against him.
You see that?
He was
Tyrese
still hurt, right?
Halliburton
Yeah,
shit?
was-
That was
See
that?
we were the game right before you played.
Yeah.
Tyrese Halliburton uploaded some pictures of him wearing
We'll
the.
put it up, but
Yeah, put that clip up of him wearing the LeBron Irish
yeah.
jersey, and then just
And
putting
then
the next clip of him doing it with the medal.
Yeah.
Bruh, that shit is.
Is it Blazer?
Bruh, that
That is-
20 years. You know how old, bruh. We were
That's
little
what I
ass
said,
kids.
You know what's
We were
funny?
kids when he came in the league.
Yeah.
Bro, I
I
feel
was
like
born when he was in the league.
When we
bro.
revisit
year
like
after, yeah.
this conversation 20 years from now, it'll be like, yeah, LeBron.
It will
Like,
be.
When we're,
It will.
I think a lot of people will notice when we're actually 40 years old and we're
Yeah.
like, LeBron was playing basketball when we were. In 20 years from now, I'm gonna be sitting on the fucking couch and I'm gonna be like, bro.
So you
he's
saying
the GOAT.
because of his longevity?
For sure.
That's fair.
That adds a lot. For
Because
sure.
I think Tom Brady, you can say the same shit about him.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's funny how you said like you're an old head for it
Mhm.
because you watch it, but that's just like basketball knowledge.
uh-huh.
Like it's funny because as basketball players, we're expected to have all this basketball knowledge. Like me, I'm a nerd for the game.
Bro, facts, yeah.
Like I remember, I can name all the MVPs until 1980.
Cat.
That is crazy.
Cat.
Don't say cap. 'Cause you seen me do it before. Like from 2023 to 1980, I can name all in
Damn.
order, right? So it's like, and being able to do that in terms of like
Dino?
just, I don't even know how you can say just like nerdiness or just knowledge of the game. It allows like you to have conversations like this and really be knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Like not be like, who's the GOAT, LeBron or MJ? It's
Yeah.
like, man, well MJ played in the league against plumbers and LeBron. You
Is
know
that
what I mean?
true?
Like,
Plumbers,
don't get me
electricians,
wrong, bro.
They're taking trains to the game.
I don't really compare.
LeBron's playing against SoundCloud
Yeah.
rappers,
Podcasters?
podcasters.
I don't compare no era because the game has changed
It's
so
so
much.
different, bro.
But when people like to bring that up, I just say one thing: switch LeBron and MJ, bro.
We literally said
Bruh.
He's
that.
going
Bro.
nuts.
We
He's
literally
going
said
stupid, bro. No,
Yeah.
bro. LeBron, best player on the best team against a team like nobody was really shooting threes like that, bro. Come on, bro. Put LeBron against the Jazz. Like, come on,
Bro,
bro.
Curry or John Stockton?
Come on now.
Easy.
No,
And then
no, no.
KD or bro, it's easy as that. Curry or John Stockton, you're taking Curry, and KD or fucking
Wait,
Curry.
why you say John Stockton?
What you mean?
Wouldn't be. No, John Stockton doesn't deserve to be in that conversation.
No, he's just talking about
Respect
like.
John
No,
Stockton.
he's saying like the
playoff
Warriors
teams,
versus the Jazz.
Oh,
Yeah.
Shout out
He's
to
like
John
he's saying
Stockton.
KD versus
Shout out to
Carmelo.
John Stockton, man. Because we be running with him every.
Him and his
Sunday.
sons.
Oh,
his
no
son
way.
started
Really?
Eastern. Sam.
Oh, I seen
Sam
that.
did, yeah.
Shout out to them.
Never mind.
Nah,
Respect.
Stock's still
John
nice.
Stockton.
Stock's still
Nah, he's
nice.
tough, bro.
He be teaching me, doing all this
Really?
rah-rah. He
Dog.
act like I'm Carmelo, who will run the fucking floor. And he'll be screaming at you,
Dog,
dog.
like bro, if you don't run, bro,
Okay.
like he'll throw the ball. If you don't go get it because you weren't running hard enough,
And this is at Washington State.
no, this at Spokane. Well, we were at Eastern, but in Spokane. They have a place called the Warehouse. I remember one time I didn't run hard enough. Boy, I got chewed out. Man, run the floor. And the crazy thing is, like, it's not like he's the overthrowing pass. Each pass is on the money.
Damn.
Like
Yeah,
he's,
like God.
bro. Like, it's just like muscle memory to him. Like, he can throw that bitch full court
Damn.
in your lap,
Damn.
layup. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy. And he's 60-something years old. I'm
Damn.
like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
He be cheating, though.
cheap like
called stupid foul. Called foul.
Man.
He's calling it.
Dog, we played against his son, bro. He got a lot of kids, but we played against his son. I think David at this point. David was playing overseas somewhere, I think, or something like that. Man, bro, the score was like 6-6. We're going to 7, all ones. Dog, this motherfucker called 5 straight fouls. So because he didn't want to give up the rock.
Yeah.
Like shoot some bullshit. He hit my elbow. Foul.
You know how that game point goes.
Dog, game point, 5 straight fouls. Me and Juan were like, bro, might as well just let my dude score because at this fucking point, we're not going to get the ball back. Man, it'd be so funny, too, because he be yelling, arguing with his siblings, bro.
Yeah,
It's hilarious. Man, it's not a fucking foul. Yes, it is, bitch. I'm like, damn.
No, you said it.
Bro, I used to have this theory that, like, some of the best basketball players in the world are low-key, like, crazy, bro. Like, they're not regular people.
Seriously.
Yeah. You're going to have some crazy side to you for sure. Or at least be able to turn on the switch.
For sure.
Turn on that switch, bro.
I agree with that.
Steph's freaky. You gotta remember that. He's freaky, bro. You gotta but I'm serious though. Like
freaky as a freaky?
No, as a freak. Like in the bed. Like no, like, we be thinking these are normal people, like they're just like perfect. Nah, man, they got some shit to them. Like they're like different. Like
that's a great point right there.
Yeah.
I know it's out of context, but like in a way, bro, I don't know how to explain it, but you just gotta have some different shit to you.
Yeah.
Got to. It's weird.
Like different shit or like different shit? Yeah. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
The shit here makes you.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
Bro, for the sake of time, man, we got one more question for you guys coming from all three of us. Talk a little bit about, for the viewers, what year you're going into and what's next for the future. Some goals, aspirations. So even like, make it like a letter to yourself, you know what I mean? You could watch back this clip, like, I said this, I made it happen, I put in the work, So throw some whatever you want in, as deep as you want to get to it. So
hopefully we hit March Madness, go dancing. I haven't been yet. We've been selling these past few years, but I want to go dancing this year. I want to do some NBA workouts, like I said last year. I definitely want to do that next summer. I think that'll be fun for me as I go out one. Hopefully first team, second team, all conference team, something like that.
Yeah.
Beat Gonzaga. That's all I want to do.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I mean, focus on it right now. Just get the best out of what I can for me in my last year in college. You know what I mean? Be a WCC champion, not only in the regular season, but in the conference as well. Because that, for sure, you going dancing.
Yeah.
Like Juan said, go dancing because, shit, we done had reservations, but the motherfuckers been canceled the past 2 years. So do that. And then just put that work in and know you can really, I can really excel to the point where I can be one of those top 14, top 14 picks, you know what I mean? And show an NBA team, like, this is why y'all got me, you know what I mean? Not only to take care of my family and myself and whatnot, but also, like, prove, like, I had it from the beginning, you know what I mean? And it took time and patience, but I had it from the beginning. Now, I know it's going to happen, you just got to be able, you speak it into existence, it's more likely to happen. So talk to myself about it, make sure I'm not slacking, no days off. I'm pushing these guys, they're pushing me at the same time, you know what I mean? But I think that's the biggest thing. It's just making sure, all the accolades and stuff will come with it. But team success right now, winning that WCC twice, going dancing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Make it past the first round, past the second, Sweet 16, Elite 8, shit, Final Four natty. You know what I mean? Be able to do that. Play as long as possible. And then be one of those top 14. And then take care of my loved ones.
Yeah. You finna go to the league. What about you, Gray?
Bro, honestly, finish this year of school out. Gonna start working toward I want to become a doctor of physical therapy. So after the school year, bro, get my stuff right, take the tests I gotta take, get the hours of observation, work some jobs like in clinics and stuff, and then hopefully get into a program. That's the goal for me, bro. So, obviously for hoops though. want to have an amazing senior year. Came off like bilateral ankle surgery,
Yeah.
so been recovering. Got 2 months to go, but I want to have an amazing. Like I want to be like
Proud of him.
prepared for this year, bro.
Yeah.
So
For sure.
2 months, missed like preseason and whatnot, but I'll still be doing my own workouts and just limited, you know. So
Right. Nice.
What you do know?
Shoot. Just got to finish this last year of community college so I can get to state. Dang. I'm just trying to just make my bread right now. Just trying to make the most bread as possible. I'm trying to be the first person in my family to, at least out of my brothers and stuff like that, to get out of school and to just to get a house. And that's like my main goal is just to buy a house. I'm trying to move out of my parents' house. I'm trying to get out of that joint. So
For sure.
that, and then just have a steady job and just enjoy life. Just travel, do what I like to do. So yeah. So
Trying to get to the bag.
always gotta get to the bag, man.
Gotta get this degree, finish that out. I don't know when that's going to be, but hopefully the end of this year, maybe next spring. But get this degree, man.
yeah.
See what goes from there.
I think it's wild, bro, to see the growth, bro. Each and every person, not only in this room, but like going to the pro-am, bro. I've seen hella people I haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah.
And just seeing not only the physical changes, but like, you know, you obviously got Instagram, Snapchat, all like, you know, stuff. You only see what they post, but all the stuff that like allow them to grow.
Yeah.
You know, I see this motherfucker every damn day. So it's like being able to watch him grow. Same likewise.
It's
for me,
beautiful, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So being able to get close to y'all, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. You know, once it's just competitors, now it's friends. So that's a big thing.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially all being from the same city, bro. Honestly,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
trying our best, bro. Trying our
I'm
best.
telling you, bro, the 559 is, bro, we build some dogs out here, bro.
Yeah.
Breed some dogs out here, bro.
I appreciate having you guys on.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Right?
Everybody go show them love. Obviously,
Put their
everything will
grams,
be.
Instagrams, yep. Down below. Of
Make sure to follow their careers, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate
Yeah.
y'all.
Appreciate you, dog.
course.
Sir.